Hello, I'm Morris Dimba. Today, I'm going to generate drawings from the model you are seeing on the screen here from the staircase tower that we did previously. And I went further and placed the pad footings here and also included the plinth beams to support the column bases. Now, our next step now is to generate drawings here, but not all the drawings. Today I'll show you how to generate isometric views and some elevations from grid lines here. We'll generate elevations from grid 1 and grid line A. So we'll have two elevations and one GA or isometric view of this structure here. Now, I'll go straight and get started, and also I will not forget the moment we open we generate each drawing. I'll show you how to pull your title block from wherever it is and place it inside your drawing. Remember on our previous tutorial I showed you how you can do your title block on AutoCAD, then import it into Tekla Structure and also make it as an official title block for your drawings. Now I'll go straight and click drawing and reports here. So under drawing and reports, I'll go straight to creating drawings here. So the moment I click this drop down arrow under create drawings here, we have several options here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 options, but only 2 are active. The 3 have been grayed off, which means they are not active. But let me show you how to make them active or how to use them. I'll click on the screen. I'll just scroll this just to come back to the default menu. Now, I'll go back once again and click drawings and report. So the moment I click under drawings and create drawings here, we have 2 options here only active. The 3 are grayed, which means that they are inactive, which means we can generate drawings from this even if we've not selected any part of our model. So the 3 remaining means you can only create a single part if you select on the part you want to generate a drawing from. To create a simple drawing, you have to select. To create a cast unit drawing, we have to select these beams and the pad footings. Now, to confirm that or to prove that to you, let me just highlight parts that I intend to create a drawing from. I'll select that part, those parts, and the moment they are selected, so when we get back to drawings and report, then we go straight to create drawings and click that drop down arrow. You'll see the grade options are now active, which means I can now pick single part drawing from the parts I've selected. A drawing will be generated for me. Then also if I want assembly drawings from the parts I've selected, it will be generated. If I want a cast unit, but cast unit only for the RCC. Now, and also you can also generate the GA from the part selected. So GA and the master catalog will be active even if you've not selected the part you want to work from. And also remember, under master drawing catalog, here we have templates. I mean, we have templates. You can pick the drawing settings from the catalog here, and that one I'll take you through in the next presentation. But just to cut down on time, I'll rush and show you how to create isometric view and elevations from grid lines. Now I'll go straight and get started here. I'll go to same process, drawings and report, and come to create drawings. Then I'll not select any part of this model. I'll go straight to GA drawing, which also general arrangement, just to show you how the whole model looks in a drawing or in a printout. Now, by default, it will pick 3D. Now, and we'll leave it at that 3D because what we want is isometric view, and go straight and click create. The moment you click create, the drawing will be generated or be created for you, but I will not create because it will do that twice, but because I had already done that. So my intent is just to show you the process to follow if you intend to create isometric view or a 3D drawing of a model you've done in Tekla Structures. Now, I'll assume that we've created that by clicking the create. Then the moment the drawing has been created, go ahead and click close. Then to follow what you've done, we just go back to this drawing and reports. This will bring all these options for you. Then we'll go straight to drawing list. Under drawing list is where all the drawings you've generated are listed. This is where this is the dumping site or the storage of all the drawings you've created will be listed here in the category of assembly, GA, or elevations. Now I'll make it bigger here, and all of them are GA, but two of them are elevations from various grid lines. The first one is the isometric view. So I'll open it because we've generated 3D or isometric view. We'll click on that option and wait for it to load for us to see whatever has been created inside that drawing. Now there we are, our drawing has opened. Now we'll follow it up by minimizing this dialog box. We'll minimize that. Then here we are with our isometric view of the drawing we requested to be generated from the model. Now I'll zoom close. I'll bring it closer so that we see what has been created. This is what we have now as our 3D or isometric view already done here. And also I want to show you how to pull out this text. The moment you generate, you'll see the grid line labeled down here. You will just go straight away and double click it down there. The moment you double click it right there, a dialog box will come up. This view dialog box will come up. Now we'll go straight away, and remember also from the same view properties dialog box is where you can change the scale of your drawing. The scale of this drawing, I gave it 1 to 120. You can give it a scale of your preference, and our target now, we want to change. We want to do some text down here. I want to show you how I did this text. I came here under label, and I went straight to mark option A1 and clicked on that radio button. I'll bring this close on this side. Then you can see on the dialog box here already staircase. So to do that, you bring in text. You bring in text. I'll remove that. For now, I'll remove this. I'll remove that. So if you want to write the text, you just click on the text, and you want to click on text, you come here and click add, and that's how it comes in. I'll close that, and I'll close that also. I'll come back once again and talk about that once again. I'll come to label here. Under label, I'll come to A1, that option. So the option you pick, because the option you'll see here is the view. Take it back, then bring in text. So the moment you add text, you will be prompted with a small dialog box on right. After taking back the view name, then bring a text. You'll type the description of whatever view you have inside that small box. I'll then click OK, modify, apply, and click OK. That is the process you'll do. Then this small symbol here you see here, you come to symbol here and pick any symbol of your preference. The moment you pick, you change the size here, you give it a size of your preference. And that's all about that, and click OK. That's all about that. It's brief because I've done several drawings of this kind, so this is just an overview of what to be done now in a step of this kind. Now the next is I want to show you how to pull your title block from wherever it is. Remember, always if you want to insert your title block inside your drawing, remember, once you've done your title block, save it inside the folder of your model. Like here, I'll come here, I'll click right there, and I'll just go back. I'll go back. This is the folder of my staircase. It is staircase 33. So if I just go back to Tekla Structures here, and you can see it reads staircase 33. Now this is the folder I'm talking about. This is the folder. So you take the title block and copy paste it inside the folder of your model. Now if I double click on this folder and start searching for my title block inside here, my title block is title block 3 template. So once you've done your title block imported from AutoCAD and you want to customize it to your preference, and once you're done, copy paste it inside your folder, inside the folder of your model. So once you've done that, I'll take you back to Tekla Structures here. Now we want to pull that title block inside our drawing. Let me just zoom it out. Let me just zoom it out. Let me just zoom this out. Just zoom it out. Now to pull up or to pull your title block from the modeled folder, we come to that, we come to file, then click editors, then editors, come to layout editor. The moment you click layout editor, this dialog box of layout editor will come up, and you give it time to load. It has loaded. Now your title block will appear here, and it's upon you to search for it. Now I'll scroll down to my folder named title block 3. I'll just scroll. I haven't seen it still. I haven't seen it. I'll just scroll so that I reach to it and pull it inside my drawing. I'll just scroll. I'll just scroll once again. I'll just scroll. I'm not seeing it still. I'll just scroll again. There it is title block 3. So what you do, just click on the title block. So the moment you click on the title block, you'll see your cursor changing to a plus sign, which means it is active and it is carrying your title block to a location that you will insert it in. You can also see the instruction here. Pick the insertion point. Let's see, this is my insertion point. I want to insert it right here, and I'll click on that point. There you are. You can see my title block here. You can see it, and you can now move it. What I can now do, I can pretend that I don't want to use this. I'll click on this. I'll click on this and right click and delete this one. Now I want to bring this one to the picture or into the same position. Now I'll click on this title block. This title block was done in AutoCAD and pulled into Tekla Structures and customized and saved into a folder of the model I intended to use the title block done in AutoCAD. Now I'll select it once again. I want to take it to this position, to the position of the title block of which I deleted previously. I'll right click and come to move. Then I'll pick it from this point. You can also read from the bottom end here. After clicking move, the Tekla structure will request for your point of origin to be picked. My point of origin I want to pick it from is this point. Then I'll want to land it right there. There is my title block, and once you are done with that, just right click and click interrupt just to exit from that command. Now what you do again is you can click save as once you're done with that, and you can go ahead and overwrite the current layout. All drawings using this layout will be updated. Now all the drawings with these settings will have this title block in place. Now just go ahead and click overwrite the current layout and click save. There you are. Everything is moving smoothly. Now what you do now, just cancel this or click close after inserting your title block pulled from the folder of your model. Close this also. We are complete now with importing the title block. I hope that the steps I've laid out are clear to you, and if you have any problem or anything you've not understood, just type it on the comment box there. I'll get you some guidance and just bring it close. It is jumpy because the model is big, and it's also depend on the specs of your system or your computer. So this is what we have now as our isometric view, and we want also to share this to someone who doesn't have the Tekla structure and have capability of interpreting the drawing, or if you don't have the capability of interpreting the drawing, you can have a view of what has been done, because all the customers or the owner of the project, most of them are not technical people. They just see it with that face value, and they want to see a copy of that. So what you can share with them is a PDF drawing, because they don't have a CAD drawing, a CAD software. Now we want to convert this to a PDF format. To convert this to PDF format, what you do, just come to File here, then you come straight to Print. Come straight to Print there. Then you give it time to load. The moment it has loaded, you'll see that PDF dialog box will come up, and with the instructions to follow, and boom, where you head will be the right location. You'll be able to create or have a copy of a PDF format for your drawing. Let's just give it time, it will come up. We've given instruction that we are requesting for a PDF drawing format, and we want to convert this to a PDF drawing. Shareable to whoever doesn't have a CAD software, and just give it time to load. There it is. Now this is the print drawings dialog box, and I'll just click right here and drag it up. Now prior to going any further, we have options here. From here you can also print out your drawing straight. You can send it straight to a printer, or you can change your printer to be a PDF file. So you can send it to a PDF so that the PDF format can be generated. Now if I take you close to this, if we hover your cursor here, you can see, click here to load a preview of the drawing you intend to convert to PDF. So I'll click in this spot, and you'll see a preview of what I want to convert into PDF format. I'll click on that. You'll see, please wait for the loading of your drawing in this space. Those are so many words, but the actual words written here, please wait. Now the moment it has loaded and you can see the preview of what you want to be converted into PDF, you just go straight and click print. If you're comfortable with the rest of the settings, which I'll take you through on how to set them up, let us have a preview of what we want to convert to PDF. There we are. We have a preview of isometric view of the drawing that we generated we generated from the model, and this is the preview. So we have option fit to the paper, and also use the scale. You can use that scale of 1 to 20. You can feed it here so that it can fit exactly. It can have exact scale of the drawing. You can scale it. But for now, we want to just fit it inside the paper, and also you center the drawing to the paper. You know, you see the frame is just fitting. It's centered right at the center of the paper. If I remove that, fit to the paper, and click on scale, you'll see the preview will be different again. It will be loaded once again because they will be different, because now this is the scale of 1 to 1 and the scale of 1 to 1 is too big, taking into consideration of the height of our staircase tower is 60 meters high, so only a small part will appear here. You cannot feed the scale here and also center the drawing. We'll take it back to fit to the paper because we don't want to work with the scale at the moment. Just a brief instruction how to convert your drawing into PDF format. Once you're done with that, just go straight away and click print, and this will be printed to you, and it will be taken straight to once you've printed, you've pressed print, it will be printed into PDF format. Then I'll show you where to follow your drawing from. You go to the same folder. You go to the same folder, this folder here, double click or open the folder, then go to plot files. Double click on the plot files, and here you'll find the drawings sent or converted to PDF or converted into any format convertible in Tekla Structure. We'll go back, and that I think that instruction is quite clear on how to convert that to PDF and how to pull your title block into your drawing. Now I'll take you back to where we were before. Now I've shown you how to do that, and I'll take you on how, and we'll go straight away and open that drawing in PDF format and show you how it looks in PDF. And I already opened that in PDF, and the drawing itself is here. The isometric view is here. Now I'll just bring it closer so that you can have a closer look at it. Too much instructions. Now click once again and click once again. And click once again and click once again. I'll right click and come to give it a 400% view. Drag that by hand. Right click. I want to fit it to view, and I want to bring it up. This is what we have converted into PDF, and this is how it will look. I'll just scroll down just to take you through on how this isometric view looks in PDF if converted into PDF format. And this, I think, is very clear. You can share it with whoever you want to share it with. Anybody can look at this, or anybody can read this if you're conversant with any technical drawing. Or even if you're not conversant with technical drawing, you can have a picture of what it is. You can, any layman or anybody can actually define this as a staircase tower. Just take you down here. This is the staircase in a PDF format. You can see the writings down here: staircase tower, isometric view, fit view. This is the view of isometric format drawing we've converted to PDF. Then I'll go back to Tekla Structures, and I'll close this for now, and I won't save what I've done because everything has been saved already. So that will close down, and this will take us straight to our model. Here we are back on our model, and now we want to create an elevation view from grid 1. We'll follow the same process. We'll come to drawings and report here, and come to drawings, create drawings here, and come to GA. Then we'll just click create drawings from grid 1, and also once you're done with that, you'll go straight also to create drawings from grid line B, grid line A. Then the drawings will be generated. I'll open one because the same process, you follow the same process. Once you've done that, you just follow it under drawing list, and we'll want open one of this because it's one of the elevations from grid lines we've described, and the process will follow just the same. You open the drawing, and you'll see what has been generated. And to convert to PDF, you just follow the same process. So I don't think whether that should be a very big deal or a very big task to undertake. We'll give it time to load as we wait. Now it's done. It has loaded. Now what we can do to access the drawing itself, we can minimize this dialog box of drawing list, and this is what we'll have. This is what we'll have already created and draw. And to place the dimensions, you just come, click dimensioning, and click on that. Then click on the part you want to dimension. Maybe I want to dimension from that end to that end, and double click on that spot. And wait for the dimension to appear. There it is. It is 3 meters. It is 3 meters. You can drag it into any direction of your choice, and right click just to exit from that dimensioning. And maybe you are not comfortable with the color or the setup of the style of dimensioning. Just double click on the dimension itself. This will bring this dialog box, dimension properties, and from here you can change whichever color you want, whichever line type you want, and but the font also you can change that. You can come here and click the font. You can come here and change the color here and pick any of these colors, and also the size or the font height you can change from this end. That's how it works. And I'll right click and come to delete, and I'll delete that. I'm brief, just a brief reason because I've done a previous video of the same kind, so I'm just giving an overview on how to do this once again. Now this is my staircase, and this is a grid line from an elevation view from a grid line A. So the length of our staircase from center to center of the column is 4 meters. It's 4 meters, and the width is 2.5. It is in the grid line A, which will not generate because the process, just you follow the same process, and what you do is just the same thing. So it shouldn't be a very hard thing to do. Now, to the same process, converting this to PDF, we just come to the same process, click print drawing, and pick your printer as a PDF, and set your drawing to the center. And if you want to scale, you can feed the scale on the slot, and you click print, and that will be printed. It will be sent, the printout will be sent to plot files, and this will be accessed. You can access the drawing inside your drawing folder, as I showed you previously. This is my model folder. The moment you've converted any drawing to PDF or converted into AutoCAD, just come to plot files here, double click on plot files, and you'll be able to access all the drawings you converted to PDF or DWG or DNG. That's all about that, and I'll minimize that. This will take me back where I was. And if I take you to the PDF generated from this drawing, and I'm not forgetting that I've also showed you how to pull your titlebolck into your drawing. That should be a very simple thing to do now. Now, I'll take you back to PDF. This is the elevation we've generated. This is the elevation we've generated just now. This is the elevation we just generated and converted to PDF just right now. This is staircase tower elevation on grid 1. 4 meters center to center of the column, that is the length. Now the utmost height of our staircase, let me just scroll to the utmost height of our staircase tower. Landing to landing is 1.5 meters. The overall length is 3 meters. Landing to the utmost landing is 3 meters. Now let me just you can see the full height. The full column height is 62 meters. The full height of our staircase from the 0 level to the utmost landing is 60 meters. I'll show you that. I'll just scroll up and show you. This is a format that has been converted into PDF, and the conversion to PDF is the same process I've just told you, or I've just demonstrated to you, which should not be a very big issue to do. If you find any problem, please just comment down on that comment slot on my channel, and I'll respond that, or I'll give you another instruction. If you're not able to follow this, I'll give you other instruction step by step by responding back to your question. Now this is the topmost landing of our staircase from 0 level. It runs up to 60 meters, and the full column height of our staircase tower is 62 meters. What a height! And don't forget, such staircase towers are mostly recommended for accessing the top silo, to access the silo tops, because silo tops or silo height are normally very high. Many silos run up to 100 meters, some 86, some 50, some 36. Now it depends on the capacity of the cement manufacturer. Now to access the locations or the various heights of such silo, normally the kind of a staircase required is this, and it's normally supported against the concrete wall of the staircase, of the silo wall. So this is what it looks like, how it looks like once it has been converted into PDF. This is how it is. And this is grid line grid line 1 elevation, and I showed you how to generate that, and it's also included here. And I'll take you to grid line A, already created, but we've not generated it from the drawing because the process is just the same, so I don't want to be repetitive. And let me just make this bigger so that you can see some various dimensions, or how this conversion into PDF looks like from the Tekla structure drawing. I'll zoom down. I'll scroll down just to show you. This is a staircase tower elevation from grid line A. The width of our staircase is 2.5. So this is what you'll see from this view from grid line A. Remember, to create elevations, very simple. Just go to drawing and reports, then go create drawings, then come to GA. GA will prompt you so many options of grid lines, and pick from any grid line or plan view. The drawing will be generated for you. If you need a general arrangement drawings and you intend to put dimensions manually, next time I'll take you a step to assembly drawings. And assembly drawings, generating assembly drawings from a model of that huge, from a model of that big, or from a model with that lots of steel structures, will normally take time to load, and we are considering so much on time. And that one I'll show you in the next presentation. Let me just scroll this just to show you how this elevation looks if converted into PDF. And that's all about this. So this shouldn't be a very big deal, and this is where our staircase terminates, and this is where you access the highest point where you intend to reach to. Okay, I'll take a turn to our model, and I'll close this. I'll click no, because I had previously saved everything, so I don't need to resave it once again. I'll close that. This will take me to my model or model view. Here I am, and this is how it looks. These are joined together. If I press Alt and click on any of this, they're joined together. And if you want to generate a cast unit drawing, just click cast unit drawing, generate. You can just click and see what has been generated. Just click straight and follow it back, follow it inside the drawing list. Now, and up to that point, I'm grateful for watching this video. And if it is your first time to bump into this channel and you've bumped on this video, please don't forget to subscribe. And let's meet then. Bye bye. I'm Morris Dimba, and enjoy your view in this channel. Bye bye. Let's meet then.